Good morning everyone, we're back at the Landrover. Exhaust bracket for the rear piece, we can put that in. And I did also get a fan belt, 17 quid. The Dodo ones, they're supposed to be genuine. And I'm just going to show you this. This is some of the foam stuff, but a cheaper version. It's not quite such good quality, but it's identical really, and that's only 20 odd quid, and that's a metre by 5 metres, whereas the Dodo ones are only half, well they're not even half a metre. They say they're supposed to be half a metre by 6 metres, but they're only 3.5 metres coverage or something, so that's what I'm going to use from now on. Get some of this slightly cheaper stuff, and maybe I'll put a description in the video. Well, that's the exhaust gasket in, so we've now got a proper exhaust all ready and perfect. It fits quite well. Also, we still have a very good brake pedal, so they've got no leaks. I've just had a quick look around that. That's been okay over the last 4 days, so that means that is fine, absolutely fine. And yeah, I've got the foam stuff, so I'm going to put the foam stuff in the ceiling, you see, on top of there for a bit of insulation. And like I say, that was only £24 I think, so I'll put that in the description. Just the same as the Dodo stuff, so why not? So what we're going to do with the Landrover, you see these holes, these are the holes that hold up. Well, we could, I suppose, we could tape over them, but what I was going to do is just tape on the inside of here with the insulation, and leave this bit there for when the headlining go up. I don't know what you think. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, the amount of headline, the amount of foam we got, we could always double do it. I mean, that is softer. It's a little bit softer than the Dodo stuff, but I don't know, that's about the same really. At the end of the day, this is a lot cheaper, so you're getting more for your money. So in my mind, might as well use this for up on the roof. You're never going to see it. That looks good enough for me. So just put on some trestles. I've just done a rough mark so I can cut it with the scissors. There's our mark there at 720. We can go across there nice and square, so then we can stick it up. So I've just done that easy middle bit. And we'll see how good this stuff is compared to the Dodo. So just unpeel a little bit. Try and offer it up roughly, because obviously you need to try and get it as square as you can. Because once that stick, you sort of have it really. What I do is just try and stick a little tiny bit at a time. There. Now we know we're roughly square. Should be able to ease this paper off now. I suppose with the Dodo matting, you got it in a box, so probably the edges are a little bit more protected and stuff. But in my mind, it's ready. Oh, it's on. There we are. Number 1. So we'll carry on and stick the rest of that in the roof. we go with the next bit. I'll foot up. This time what I'm going to do, it was a little bit awkward last time, was actually just tear that paper off the front, peel a bit back to make sure we can get it going. And I think if you just offer it up squarely before that bit there, which is always a little bit difficult, especially when there's a wire in the way. You should be able to tuck it in. A bit of a mess there. This one's a little bit longer, but you know, we can tear that, we can just score along there and take that out. So I went a little bit off course in places. But again, I suppose you could have done the roof before you put it on or something, really, couldn't you? So, because my roll is 1 metre wide, I'll just come along there with 1 metre and then we'll patch it up. You're not going to see it. And if you don't do things like that, you'll end up using more stuff. So, lay it in first, and then we can get a measurement. I mean, I must admit I'm cutting this reasonably roughly really. I probably could do a better job if I had a bench. But can't remember what bit it was now. Was it this bit? Or was it this bit? This bit, I think. We've got a straight edge going up to a wonky edge now. I'm sure that'll be alright. That ain't too bad of stuff. Just go very gentle with it, because if you stick it too quick, you can't do nothing about it when it's stuck in the wrong place. There's a little bit there, but because that was so gentle. Got an air bubble. That's the first time I've had an air bubble in it. Just make sure you rub from the middle outwards, just as you do anything else. You'll stick in this bit here, which is a bit of a breathing hole. I've just been putting a hole in that. That's just where the steel is, how it's made. So it's not really nothing to worry about. I mean, yeah, that probably could have been cut a little bit better and neater. That'll do the job. I mean, you don't want loads of bits left over like this. What are you going to do with them? Well, this is a little bit of a funny technique that I've worked out. If you ain't got a bench and you want to be quick, well, I mean, there's no reason why you can't have joins in it, so you might as well, we could push that up there like that, you see, tuck it in, or we could go across this way, so you've got to go around the corner there. So it's quite awkward. If we turn it around, just tuck it into there, push it up where it's got to be, plan it out, score. So I just scored along where it needs to be. We've got a line there to follow. We can now cut that. Cut that line. Well, maybe we could have put a bit more of that in, but we must have been happy with that at the time. Can't remember now. It'd be too late in a minute when we stick this over the top. Along that edge, nice and neatly. Yeah, you can't go around this corner without cutting out a bit. And we can just gently work our way across from the middle, so we don't get none air bubbles like we got a minute ago. Let's go gently, gently. Gone a little bit off course, but that's okay. Got a piece here. So this bit's going to be a bit more difficult because that's a funny angle. But we might as well use this offcut. What I've been doing is just keeping up on the edge, because just in case some condensation got there. So I thought that'd be best to keep it off that edge. See, this has got a rounded edge, you see, so it's quite difficult. It might be best to use this offcut this way around. So it's a good opportunity to use some offcuts up. That one's a bit too small. You can see my precision cutter there. It's just not there at all, is it? This one's a bit difficult, you see. I'll move on to the next bit. Well, we could leave it there, can't we? We're not going to see it. And we just need a little bit to go in there. We've got loads of bits here, look. Lovely. So there you have it, the roof is done. It don't look too bad. There it is. I know we've got a bit of patchwork and there's some rough edges, but you're not going to see it as long as it's got some insulation on it. That'll be just dandy. I got loads and loads of that left over, look. So I probably would have been better off buying this stuff than the Dodo, but you would need the Dodo soundproof and the bitumen stuff, because that seems to be about the same price wherever you get it from, unless you get it from China, and it probably won't be bitumen. Well, that was all we done on the Landrover today, was a bit of insulation on that ceiling or the roof. And obviously we've been working on the trailer, the Eiffel Williams trailer today as well. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe as always. Thank you very much. Any comments, chuck them in.